Greetings and salutations, everyone. How are you all? How are you? Yeah. So I'm gonna give a minute for people to come on in, and then we're gonna get right into the topic. So I'm just waiting. Who's here? Let's see who's here. Brittany, Mel, Flora, my. The bandits have come out to play. Devin Grant, La C N one, Shay Renee, Gwen 10, Joanna. Andrea, Isis, Mons 820, growing process. Yes. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull it up so we can look at this. I don't know if you all saw the thumbnail, but yeah, but I'm gonna pull this picture up so we can look into it because we need to have a discussion, right? But first, I want to say shout out to all of my channel members. I love you all. And I do want to say thank you to Faith Speaks Life for the Cash App that she sent to me last night when I was reading on TD Jakes. And someone else, her initials are A and S. I won't um say her name because I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, but thank you to the beautiful lady with initials A and S for sending me a cash app last night too. So I appreciate you all for the support and for being here with me as we talk about all things spiritual. Lilith, oh yeah, my girl Lilith is here. Miss Asha is here. Aliki is here. Yeah. So let me pull this up. Yeah, Isis Osiris. Hey girl. Yeah, let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. And this is something that has been on my mind for um a little while, right? Um this is something that has been on my mind for a little while. And okay, let's see if it's going to come up today. Y'all know how the foolishness gets. I don't know if it's going to come up or not. Cuz StreamYard has been StreamYarding. But someone, okay, I don't know if you all remember Tasha K, and Tasha K interviewed Satin. Okay, Satin is a spiritual worker. Satin is a spiritual worker, right? And I watched the interview because I was watching, I was supporting Black women. Whether you like Tasha K or not, I was supporting Tasha K, especially as she was interviewing the spiritual worker Satin, right? And I was like, okay, I'm here for it, right? Because a lot of times, when spirituality is looked through a lens, especially on social media and through pop culture, it's literally from quote unquote the European view. And anything else that is different or other is usually demonized, right? Demonized, it's slain, it's said to be something negative, it's some voodoo, hoodoo, boo boo, tutu foolishness, right? So I appreciated my fellow spiritual worker Satin coming on there and just explaining things, right? Now, of course, people gonna go to the comment section and say what they're gonna say. And there was one person in the comment section, and and I don't know if it's something wrong with, the black community just overall as a community, but why is it that everyone else is supposed to be a leader, is supposed to do something, and is supposed to save the community? Everyone else is supposed to save the community, right? But we're talking about a community that, and I'm just speaking, as far as the black community goes, because I am black. Um, we know that there are plenty of ills going on in the world, right? And in various other communities, right? But we're just speaking about the black community right now. The Nakers and the Nakerettes had to come out and just, they wanted Satin to be Satin Luther the King, right? They wanted Satin to be Satin Luther the King and use her spiritual gifts to save the community, right? We's is supposed to be the ones that comes out and saves the communities because we's been given these spiritual gifts and we supposed to save the communities instead of using it for self-gain, right? And it's something that had been on my mind, on my spirit for a while because that happened back in September this year, right? And I was just going through the comments because I know how some black people get. She either gonna be a demon, she doing something evil, she need to repent now, or or she just out here trying to gain as much power as possible. Until I saw it, we's is supposed to save the communities. We supposed to save the communities, and I'm just like, eh, you know, um, yeah, yeah. I have an issue with that. I have an issue with that. Journey with Corinne said, "Hey boo," she said she saw the interview. Yeah, the interview was back in September. You should go to Tasha K's channel and watch it. And Satin herself was saying, people hire her, to do spiritual work for them. To you know whatever her clients ask her to do. She's hired for that. And like I said, I can relate because I have been on that, side of, doing work for clients and readings and stuff like that. So I completely get it. But it was just one person and she was just like, you supposed to use it, we supposed to save this community. We supposed to save the community. Okay. Um, we supposed to save the communities. And this is exactly it. It's a deflection because they don't want to do the work for themselves, right? And here's the thing. And what really triggered me was someone you know, yesterday on my community wall was telling me not to leave TD Jakes alone. I'm not supposed to comment at all on TD Jakes. Instead of me commenting on TD Jakes, what am I doing to end homelessness, to end racism? Okay, what am I doing to end homelessness and racism? I shouldn't be using my time to comment on what's going on in the world. Instead, I should be out here ending homelessness and racism. I should be solving these problems. I should be solving these problems. And it's just no, we're just both from Chicago. That's all. You know, um and it's just like wow. Wow. Since and Lily said it best, it's deflection. It's deflection. Um And then it's just so funny because they want us to go out and do the work, but aren't we, according to these people, we're evil. These are the same people who are going to turn around and call us evil, and Weez is out here, praying, and Weez is doing the black magics and stuff, but then we supposed to turn around and save the community. Which one is it? And why do we have to save the community? Why don't you save the community? What is your impact? What are you doing? Okay. What are you doing? Right. The same community that condemns us for not understanding these things. The same ones. The same one. Yeah, yeah. And the thing about it is these same people, they first they demonize us, right? But then they want us to turn around and save the community. But then at the same time, they're not, and I don't want to say pointing fingers, but they're not requiring better from the leaders that they kiss ass. The leaders that they get down into the squat position, they pucker their lips, they kiss these people's asses, right? Because they have, quote unquote celebrity status. They kiss these people asses, in a lovely squat position. I don't know if they lay prone to kiss ass. I don't know what it is. But they don't require better from them, right? People who are out here in the spotlight, people who have real reach for change, right? To create change, they don't require better from them. But we spiritualists, we's is supposed to be out here saving the communities. We supposed to be saving the communities. And we's ain't supposed to be out here for no self gains. And we supposed to be saving the communities. We that's what we's is supposed to do. That's what we supposed to do. Yet they're not demanding more from people that they say that they actually like. And it's frustrating and it's furious. It's frustrating and it makes me furious at times, right? Because it's just like the lack of accountability and this whole thing with the black community needs a savior. No, be your own savior. This whole I don't understand what it is. I don't understand what it is. But the thing about it is, and Donna is saying this, they know we have actual power. If they go and learn something, they can acquire the knowledge and make moves themselves, right? Some people are born into lineages, but you still need to learn and practice. Um, you still need to learn and practice. Why don't they do it? Why don't they do it? And I'm tired of people pointing the finger and trying to require more out of me and other people who are spiritualists like me, right? And then these other people are just sitting around on their lazy asses not doing anything. It's frustrating, right? And this is why I'm in the house with Mr. Hoodoo and we're eating our food, right? Because the levels of the way that they learn gymnastics to cartwheel around certain situations and conversations, but then have the unmitigated gall to fix their dick beaten spider fingers to get on Beyonce's internet and type out bullshit towards me and other spiritual workers. The unmitigated gall, is at astronomical levels. Astronomical levels. Hey, Raw Talk Culture. Hey, girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Journey with Corinne said, put up a banner. Okay, let me put up a banner. Yeah. Okay, I put a banner up. Thank you, because I wasn't even thinking about a banner, to be honest. You know, and it's crazy. It's crazy, right? Shay Renee says, what happened to saving yourself first? Then if you want, save the community. And my thing is, and I fully agree with that. If you are on an airplane and something happens to where the oxygen mask drops and you need to they say put it on yourself first and then help others. And here's the thing. I would help more people, but there are too many people who are afraid of me. There are too many people who are afraid of me. There are too many people who talk shit. Too many people. I would help more people if they weren't so afraid and if they wouldn't call me a damn, because people like calling everything a demon. If they wouldn't call me a demon, if they wouldn't try to condemn me, saying I'm going to hell, if they wouldn't try and, thump, thump, thump one of these spiritual books at me, I would help more people, but I'm not about to help you. And the first thing you're about to do is try and condemn me or, come talk some shit to me. Hey, Black Magic. So yeah, yeah, it's it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And someone came to my community wall the other night, because I don't know if you all remember the post that I put up saying, you can't expect any gains from work that you didn't do, right? That was simple. That had nothing to do with magic. That had nothing to do with tarot. It was literally like you need to do the work, for the outcomes that you are expecting. Saying it was simple. Do you know someone came over here and was just like, well, Jesus died on the cross for the work. Someone really came to my comment section and said that Jesus died on the cross, so so we won't have to do all of that. And I'm just like, sir, nothing I said in that post was it was literally do the work so you can get the outcomes that you want. Somebody came over here with Jesus. And he was just like, why do you hate Jesus so much? When did I say in this post that I hated Jesus? These people are, hey girl, these people are just, they are weird. They are weird. It really is. It really is. Exactly. It really. Hey, high vibe. Yeah, it's it's really, and I was just like, and I had to text big sis. I was like, Nyla, do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? Do you see this foolishness? I literally said nothing about hating on Jesus. This person come, well, why do you hate Jesus so much? I literally said nothing about Jesus. I literally said nothing. I literally said nothing. But these are the people, but this is how y'all treat us. But then we're supposed to turn around and come save y'all. We supposed to come save y'all. We spiritually supposed to come save y'all. But this is what y'all do to us. This is what y'all do to us. And you know what? I think I'm gonna pull up Tasha K's comment section so you all can see this. Um yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me pull up Tasha K's comment section so y'all can see this foolishness. Right. No one is saying this. Yes. Yes. Jesus died so we don't have to do the work. Let me see if I can even pull up this. I don't even know if I still have it because I end up blocking dude. Like, what you're not gonna do is come over here and say I said something that I didn't say. You're not gonna do that. So farewell to him. I blocked him because I don't have time for that because I don't do that. And y'all know I have never taught y'all to hate any type of religion or I've never taught y'all that. I've never said that. I allow people to have their beliefs. But why can't I have mine and do what I do? They are slow. Hey, Miss Callie Coco. High Vibe said they are slow. Yeah, it's crazy. And I wanted to and I really wanted to drill him, and I'm just like, I really wanted to ask him, are you being an infidel? Do you have a wife? Because the book says, he who finds himself a wife find himself a good thing. So did you find a wife and are you being an infidel? Are you paying him bills? Are you paying him bills? I really wanted to ask him that, but I was just like, I wasn't gonna do that because me and Mr. Hoodoo, we were on our way to go get tacos for dinner that night, and I needed my tacos. I wasn't gonna allow dude to mess up my taco vibe. So, so it was crazy. It was crazy. But I just don't understand this. I just don't understand why it is that people think that We's is supposed to save the whole community. We supposed to save the whole community. Yeah, I'm about to pull up her comment section. With that, because we need to look at these comments. Um, and hopefully it's still up there. Hopefully it's still up there. Yeah. It's still here. So we're not gonna play her video, but we are gonna go to this comment section and we gonna look through. Oh yeah, they get into this foolishness. Yeah, let me share this screen right now. Present. Share screen. Okay, let me add it to the stage. All right, we here. We here. Okay. So yeah, let's look at some of these. Let's look at some of these. Hey, Golden Age Enigma. Thank you for gifting someone a membership. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for gifting a membership. Thank you so much, Flora, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Let me look through these comments. Yeah, Lilith says Bible thumpers never quote the part of the Bible where faith without works is dead. Exactly. And that's what I was getting at, that faith without works is dead. You can pray about it, you can do your magic. You still have to do the work, whether it's spiritual or in the physical world. You still have to do something so that the energy can meet you halfway. We talked about this in the 12 universal laws, the 12 spiritual laws video. We talked about that when I went over that. Okay, you still have to meet the universe halfway. Action is showing that you are going after what you want. Spirit, universe, the creator, God, whatever you believe in, will meet you halfway. You still have to do the work though. You still have to do the work though. Hey, Sunray Physique. You still have to do the work though. I love you, boo. But yeah, let's look at some of these. Let's look at some of these. And you know what? Let me do it like this. And I'm gonna move this down. Okay. Okay. What this first person say? God cover me as I watch this interview for educational purposes only. Cover me from any demons attached to this video. Amen. Listen. 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 What? What? So, but listen to this. You so nosy, you want to see what's really going on, but you afraid at the same time. What is going on? What is going on? Exactly. Yes. 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 Uh-huh. I'm glad that despite all this witchcraft and stuff, you go to the comments and all us Christians are coming together knowing Jesus is king. God bless everyone. This is what I'm talking about. Hey, Zoe. Hey, girl. But this is what I'm talking about. But then we're supposed to turn around and save the community. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I claim no negative energy off of watching this. If you feel like it's negative energy, why did you even click in the first place? But y'all over there watching. And this is the shit that I'm talking about. While listening to this interview, God reminded me of what his word says about witches. The world has a way of trying to glorify and make all this look so good, but people don't be deceived. There's no good end for people who dabble in witchcraft. Amen. Protection from all demons when listening to this message. But then we're supposed to turn around and save y'all. But we're supposed to turn around and save y'all? Really? Okay, okay. Let's look through some more. This goes to show we should not idolize these athletes and celebrities. I actually agree with this. And they are into some things behind closed doors. I agree with that one. Okay, here we go. This is why I always pray every single night before I sleep, no matter how tired I am or how much I don't feel like it. I force myself because I don't. I'm allowing these people to come through their portals. This interview has opened my eyes to never stray from God. So, I mean, according to y'all, you're not supposed to have any type of contact. Why are you here? Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them. They don't want to be. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Kevin, it's full. It's pure foolishness. It's pure foolishness. Like, I hope here we go. I hope we'll see a testimony video in a few years of her giving her life to Christ. Mhm. This interview was very eye-opening and terrifying. I choose Jesus all day. All day. Here we go. My heart breaks for them both. I take ownership that my love shown wasn't big enough, that they only identify Christianity through hate. Okay. Okay. My final conclusion, Jesus Christ is King. But yet, and this is what I'm saying, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. But y'all, oh, y'all over here, you watched it, right? You're over here, you watched it, you support it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. But we supposed to save people. But we're supposed to save people. Pam G says, Fannie Lou Hammer said, you can pray until you faint, but unless you get up and try to do something, God is not going to put it on you. Absolutely. 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 Hey, Luana Dean. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I believe she feeds off the distracted energy of those who are weak and seeking out anything and everything they not necessarily need to hear but want to hear. She's taking their money and they believe knowledge is power, but I refuse to give her any. Okay. 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 They say the devil can disguise himself as an angel of light that giggle and smiling ain't fooling me. God cover me as I watch this interview for education, entertainment purposes only. Cover me from any entity attached to this video. But then they're the same ones who be over here looking at the messy, stories of, Ernesto, silly Sonia. They're watching these stories, right? Whatever side chick, whatever abuse is happening between the latest celebrity couple, but they're over there watching that because we know we nosy, right? We know we're nosy, as my big sis Nyla would say. Right. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. And I'm trying to find the one post that I had the screenshot that day. The screenshot. Uh-huh. Oh, here's a good one right here. While y'all busy on here rebuking, I hope you were listening to what she was saying. She was speaking on church pastors, first ladies, and congregants soliciting her services. And that right there is the freaking icing on the cake. That is the icing on the cake right there. Let's continue reading. While you hugging your first lady on Sunday, she could be harnessing dark forces in her personal time. Mhm. That is the truth. That is the truth. Okay? That is the truth. I don't know which first lady it is. I don't know which pastor it is, but it's the truth. Because so many people seek out, and I'm pretty sure it's at least one person um throwing up the bat signal It's at least one person in this comment section throwing up the bat signal and trying to remain all sanctified and holy, who out here, looking for spiritual work too. I guarantee it's at least one person in this comment section because they come from all walks of life. All walks of life looking for help with something. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 And I am looking for this comment. Mm-hmm. Here goes someone else. It's suspicious and odd that although she claims to be a millionaire from her work with celebrities, she now wishes to reach the general public. She admitted they cannot afford her normal prices. Why would she want to reach them? Because when you are led to help other people, everyone can't pay the price. It's no different from doctors who have their prices, and then those doctors go out to, Doctors Without Borders or whatever, offering their medical assistance for free or for lower prices. It's no different than that. It's no different than that. Okay. This is why, like, even here on my channel, I will have, $10 for a question. I know everyone cannot, drop more than $100 on, a reading with me, right? This is why I have that. This is why I have these conversations. This is why because at least on my Patreon, you may not be able to continually afford, whatever it costs for a spiritual consultation, right, with me. But, maybe you have $7 you can spend a month on my Patreon and reach me through there, ask me questions through there, learn through there, right? But she doesn't know what she's talking about because she's never been pushed or led to do things to try and help more people. This wasn't about her trying to gain power or anything like that. This was Satin literally being led to help others who cannot afford her celebrity prices. That's all that was. That's right. Right. Let's look some more. Let's look some more. Let's look some more. Uh-huh. I hope people know the spells you cast, rather using a witch or your own ill intent will all come back to you, even your family. Maybe not this lifetime, but the energies we send out, oh, it comes back. Okay, well, if this is the question, then why so many of y'all let me not say that because I ain't gonna drill nobody. I'm not gonna drill anybody today. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say it. But if this is the case, is this why so many of y'all are in poverty? Is this why? Maybe this is why. Is this why some of you all are afflicted with certain diseases in your families? Is this why? Because according to this person, you know, this is what it is. And then they out here talking about generational curses and stuff like that. But to break those curses, you would need a spiritual worker, but you don't like us. So yeah. Here we go. We need to pray for all the people who use her services. Uh-huh. As a Christian, I pray all day. I talk to God all day. Okay. 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 But yeah. This is pure foolishness. So here go this person. I'm scared to comment in fear of being hexed. No one is just hexing people. What is wrong with y'all? No one is just out here hexing people. Unless you just that retarded person. Let me not say that word. Unless you're just that person who just really wants to abuse it, you're just hexing people for no reason. No one is out here hexing you because you in the comment section. No one is doing this. No one is doing this. No one is doing that. No one is doing that. What's wrong with these people? Yep, this right here. Yep. Right, right. This is what they think. So, Lord, I'm praying for her soul. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mhm. Why I just don't understand why the witch. Okay, you're not even calling her by her name. Disrespect. Absolute disrespect. Absolute disrespect. They praying for her soul. Are you praying for everyone else? They rebuking. They rebuking. They're rebuking. So yeah, yeah. It's amazing how um it's amazing how people want us to do everything, but they don't like us. But they want our help, but they don't like us. But they don't like us. And oh, here we go, Lilith. Here goes somebody right here, Sky Daddy. Yes, I love it. Mhm. Mhm. Here goes someone talking about hoodoo. They don't even know it. Pull the hair out of her hairbrush and burn it. Uh-huh. No, no, no. Here we go again. Here go people who don't understand. She's being a hypocrite. She just said she doesn't charge for her gift, but in order to receive her gift, you must pay for her time. She's using word manipulation. Oh, we don't work for free. We don't work for free. What makes you think that our time is supposed to be free? Our time and our energy is supposed to be free. And these are the same people that were turning around, spending their rent money to go to the Beyonce concert. Beyonce's gift is not for free. Beyonce's beautiful voice and talent is not for free. It's not for free. But we're supposed to be the ones to do everything for free. Hey, Cafe. Yeah. But Beyonce's gift isn't for free. And y'all know it wasn't for free. Y'all know it wasn't for free. All of them out there rushing to Vegas to go see Usher. Usher's talent ain't for free either. It's not. He ain't out there on the corner singing freely for y'all in Vegas. He's not. He's not. He's not. You have to be feeling real bad about yourself and extremely desperate for power to be a witch. Witches are trying to compensate for extreme feelings of powerlessness. That's all it's about for them. That's why they try so hard to justify it instead of just admitting that it's wicked and wrong. They need prayer and deliverance. I did not know that we's out here desperate for power. Hey, Smith and Wesson. Mhm. Yep. Hey, Yasmin 3000. Yeah. So what is this foolishness? What is this foolishness? Uh-huh. Mhm. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Here they go. Here they go. So we're supposed to be we're supposed to be out here saving everybody, but we're not supposed to have power. So how are we supposed to say the community if we ain't got no power? Um, yeah, yeah. Hmm. So, um this really irked me. This really irked me. So, I just want any troll to know you come over here talking foolishness, you will get blocked because my block game is strong. I block you. I block. I love to block people. I've calmed down in blocking people, but I will block you because what you're not going to do is mess up my vibe, especially when I'm probably, getting some good food or, getting ready to get some good tacos from Mr. Hoodoo or something. Uh-huh. Here we go. I never met a root woman. However, this lady seems very cavalier and commercially based. The investment of spiritual and personal information is super private, and she's bragging about it, which is kind of strange. She ain't giving out nobody's names. Okay. But it's commercially based. Okay. But everything we do in this society is commercially based. We have to go to work. We have to do some type of work for money, right? And no one says anything when it's, whatever clothes they buy, car, or celebrity that they support. The TikTok root work or the hustle. Okay. 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 For every spell, there's a sacrifice. God said the pastors will be punished for misguiding people. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, um, I'm going to drop the link so that if anyone wants to come up and we can have a conversation really quick, we can do that. Because I don't want to be on here long. I need to get some stuff done before we go gallivanting today. Um, yeah, and I'm still looking for that one. There were so many comments. There were so many comments. I think I need to go back in order. But yeah, let me drop the link. If anyone wants to come up and share or talk. So let me put this. Matter of fact, we may go to Alcatraz today, but we'll see. I don't know yet. Let me go to my channel. Let me drop this link. Because we need to have a conversation because I'm not understanding. So that's the link. And let me pin my link. Pin. Okay. So I have dropped the link. Yeah, let me find this one comment because I have to find it. I have to find it. Satan got her deceived. Okay. Okay. You know. Yeah, um your favorite NFL sports player or, your favorite sports ball as Lilith will say, player probably, probably has done some work so they can get a better deal so they can not be injured n- during the year, you know. And I don't care what no one says. I've done the work and I ain't caught the Rona. So, um, I haven't caught the Rona. I haven't caught the Rona. So, I don't care what nobody say. Hey, Boo Donna.
Hey Q, how are you?
You're muted, Donna.
Wait, I'm muted?
Yep. Okay, come back when you're. Lilith is funny. She said it's been like 2 millennia. Right. Right. Okay, let me add Donna in.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Hey, girl.
Hey Q.
What's up? How are you?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Like I said, this had me a little triggered, but like I said, this is why I don't really, I don't deal with too many people. I do not. There are so many people that I could, just individually, do a little something for, but for right now, it's just gonna really stay within my family. So, But yeah, what are your thoughts?
Oh no, I absolutely feel you about that part. The whole not doing things for people, because this triggered me. And that's why usually I try to leave these conversations alone with even certain people in my real life or online because things just get so ridiculous. There's a lot I could say, but what I will say is this: a lot of these people are hypocrites, just flat out, because the same people that will sit here and be like, oh, we need to save them, will not only call us demonic for knowing this stuff, but then they want our help for free. But you don't even expect pastor to pray for you for free, and you're not getting any type of results from it, but you will still pay pastor his 10%. But me, who, first of all, you're paying me to do this. And then, second of all, I have to pay taxes on this money. So I'm not pocketing all this money. A lot of the money that you're paying from your spiritual worker, majority of it goes into your spell to replace what you use.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's just funny.
Absolutely.
I just find that funny. They'll pay pastor 10% and pastor's keeping all that money. He's not paying tax, but you're mad at the spiritual worker who is making very little profit, and honestly they're paying tax on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Right. Starry-eyed asked, why are these pastors asking for tithes then? Yeah, yeah. And it's crazy because, they don't go to work for free. They don't go to work for free. Anytime that we do free work, that's called volunteering, right? They don't go to work for free because they need to buy groceries and gas and we like electricity, we like heat in the winter. Where do you think what do you think people are it's not we're just we have lives too. We have lives too. I just paid yesterday. Um, I just paid yesterday for some business stuff for Eclectic Tarot. I also paid, I have to pay my hosting for my websites, like all this, like I pay Acuity every month. I pay StreamYard, I pay Canva, I pay like like we're just not sitting here with bags of, and I mean I do make money off of it. Satin makes her money, but and this is another thing. People love to be in other people's damn pockets. Stay out
Mm-hmm.
of our damn pockets. I'm not in your pocket. The only time I'm in other people's pockets is when they're asking me for financial help because they recognize that. They recognize that. Um, but when you are running a business, you have to pay for things. You have to pay for things because Stripe takes out their money. Okay, PayPal takes out their money, Stripe takes out their money. Y'all don't go to work for free. You don't go to work for free. So why should we have to use our knowledge, our gift, our energy, sometimes our supplies for free? Why should we have to do that? Why should we have to do that? Why should we have to do that? Why should we have to carry that burden?
Mm-hmm. Not only that, I'm tired of people pretending that they have problems with rituals, because what, like, irritates me about all those people in the comments, first of all, I don't know why they think spirits even care enough about them to jump through TV screens at them.
Right.
So that's a little weird, because I think it ain't Lucifer and all them, like all these like princes and kings and wherever of where they at, like they ain't got time to be jumping through screens at you. One, but two, I hate how people are mad that like you, me, or Satin will light a candle for a family member or will light a candle for somebody, and that's demonic, and oh my god, ritual so evil. But not only do they willingly eat the body and blood of Christ, which I never did no fake mock cannibal ritual, but that's what they doing over there. Not only will they do that, but these are the same people that will call us demonic, but you had no problem willingly being a participant in Beyonce's birthday ritual.
Yep. Devin Grant says some people look at work as a hobby, not a job. Well, no, 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 no. I mean, you're right. You're right, Devin. Some people do look at it as a hobby and not a job, but this is a job.
Mm-hmm.
This is a job for people who are actual spiritual workers, like who really do this. Like my mentor, who passed away in October, he would show us like this is what he's doing every month. He's consecrating hundreds of pentacles for people. He has probably bought 200-300 different candles for the month. He was teaching classes. He was even reaching out to people. Like if we saw someone, who said they really need help, they don't know what to do, he would go and just quickly do a quick little ritual or something to try and help. This is work.
Mm-hmm.
This is not energetically, this is energetically taxing. Readings are energetically taxing, pulling this information out, doing work for other people is energetically taxing and it's time consuming. If they don't work for free, I'm not working for free either, and neither should Satin. Neither should any spiritual worker work for free unless you choose to. If you choose to, or if your spirits tell you to, that's one thing. But no, no, I like tacos. So, I like food, and I don't work for free. I don't work for free. Every now and then I'm inclined to do something, for someone, to help them out without them knowing, but publicly? No, no. If you need some work or something like that with me, you really can't afford it, just email me. We'll talk about it and I'll see what I can do. That's helping, but they pay everybody else and they don't work for free, but we're supposed to work for free. Yeah,
Not
no. Mm-mm.
not only that, Q, because I also love tacos too. Which, by the way, you got me on this taco kick at the place by my work, which I
Yes,
I
yes,
fully
yes.
blame you for.
I'm fine with that.
But them tacos delicious. But anyways, before I distract you with the tacos, not only do I love tacos too, but even for the spirits that we have relationships with, that takes work to upkeep that. And especially when you don't want them to feel like you are using them just for personal
Right.
gain or for other people's gain. That
Right.
takes work. Reaching out to spirits, having a good relationship with them, right? Because you don't know which spirit knows which spirit, which is talking to which spirit and which spirit. So let's say you don't
Mhm.
pay one and that spirit has a certain rank, and then it goes
Yep.
tells the other spirits, and then now those spirits don't want to work with you because now you use their friend, or you pissed off their friend. Now they don't want to work with you. Like, it takes work to
Yeah,
balance
it
all
does.
those things.
Yep.
It's not free. This is not
Yep.
like Jesus where we can just decide, once every 7 years we're going to pray and light a candle. No, if we neglect our team, they
Yep.
take it out on us.
Yep. Yep. Because it's about maintaining relationships. Yeah. So when I'm doing certain things, I have to and my the exchange, the goods, the exchange rate is I have to, thank them publicly. I go where I have to thank them publicly. I have to uphold my end of the deal too. Just like when you go to work, right? You go to work, you do your work, you expect your employer to pay you for the work that you've done. It's no different. And again, this is not a hobby. This is not a hobby. This is not making a friendship bracelets. This is not, we're putting together a puzzle tonight. We're not playing Jenga tonight. Okay. This is real actual work. This
Hmm.
is real and actual work.
And then some of y'all be asking for like more complex things. Some of y'all be asking for things like, oh, I want a job, right? And like Q, when you were helping me with my personal situation, there was so much work you had to do on the back end because of all the other factors. And people don't even think about that part. Like, okay, you're asking for some money or a job, but then there's all these other factors. And then based on this, you're probably gonna need more than a candle. I'm probably gonna have to do a blockbuster, then a money, then a road opener, then I'll probably have to do some type of communication, you know, work for you to make an employer want to hire you. I might have to, make you something physical that you might have to wear and ship it to you. I might have to make you a mojo bag. Like, people don't understand how in depth these things can go. A simple request can be 5 or 6 different spells.
Yeah, absolutely. 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 Because it's the same way, whatever someone wants to be a doctor. Guess what? You have to go to school. You got to pass those exams. You have to do your, medical school. You have to, the rotations. You have to do all of that. You still have to do the work, no matter what it is. But yeah, it's just wild how we are condemned, but people want our help. We're
Mhm.
condemned to dang on hell from them, but people want our assistance. Meanwhile, we see people out here, they baby daddy ain't paid them ain't paid no child support. They baby dad I mean, for real, like, they baby daddy ain't paid them no child support. They man out here cheating. They boss got them working, free overtime. I could fix those things, but since y'all don't like me, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch. Okay,
Mhm.
oh, you sick with a little cold or something? Oh, I could help, but since you condemn me, since I'm the damn devil and the tarot cards and it's a portal and everything like that, I'm just gonna sit there and look and I'm gonna eat my food and drink my water and I'm just gonna let y'all be. I'm just gonna let y'all be.
And
Okay?
and another thing that personally gets me tired, I don't know if like you guys in the hoodoo community feel the same way. I'm sure you probably do. I'm getting so tired of people speaking on ATRs and ADRs and like, any type of like black magical practice, spiritual system in such like a whitewashed way that they don't even know what they're talking about and they just spread misinformation.
Oh yeah.
And that's just becoming annoying now.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I just, like I said, there are so many people who I could help just on an individual level. But the way that they would turn around and demonize me, or I'm going to hell, or you're evil, or you're that, you're the third. I just sit here and I sit here and I eat my food and I mind my business and I keep scrolling. I keep scrolling.
Yeah,
I
because it's
keep
like
scrolling.
you want the reward from our help or from like your help, right? They want you to help, they want the reward, they want the labor, they want all those things, but then they don't want to thank you, they don't want to be respectful to you. They don't even want to call you by your proper name or title or even your name.
Yeah, I saw people in the comment section saying that witch. Oh, she's still alive? Like, what type of foolishness is this? Like, not even calling her by her name. Like, that's so disrespectful. Like, but we're supposed to save y'all. No,
Hmm.
no. I'm not saving. I'm not doing that. Not for people to turn around and, mm-mm.
Disrespect doesn't deserve reward. That would literally be you as a spiritual worker rewarding them for their disrespect. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. I don't do that.
why would you do that?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, I don't. So yeah, it was bothering me. It was, because like I said, people are, I see people coming, they come to my comment section with some of the same foolishness. And like I said, I'm really doing my best to um y'all don't know. I have calmed down a lot over the years. I used to be say what, and I'ma drill you. I'm gonna cuss you out. I used to be that person. I've calmed down a lot. I've calmed down a lot. I'm just like, we're gonna do better. We're gonna do better. So I used to be that person, but I CVS go away. I used to be that person, but I've calmed down a lot because, I'm just like, let me not be that person. I'm not about to go into a whole cuss you out on Facebook. I've stopped. I don't even use Twitter anymore because they will get you riled up on Twitter. I just leave things alone now. But don't come over here to my channel when I'm not bothering you with foolishness because I don't go to anyone else's channel and say, "Oh, this is that, and you should." I don't do that to people. Leave my realm alone. Leave my. I even had someone try to threaten my channel a couple months back. Threaten
What?
my channel, saying that they would try and flag my channel for being a fake worker, for being a scammer. Yes, yes. I literally bother no one. I bother no one.
Yeah, and YouTube needs to do better on that, because like I see so many like Christians, like, because you're not the only one that's been threatened with that like stuff. I seen them do that with like workers that I watch. Like one day you go to the page and the page is gone, and it's because Christians, because they'll be angry in the comments, they don't like what they're talking about, or they don't like what's going on there. They'll mass flag it as some as being like dangerous or something like that, or not safe for kids, and it's disgusting
Yeah,
to
it
me,
is.
because your religion also teaches similar things that are quote unquote not safe for kids if you really want to go there, but we don't flag your pages down or your videos down, or we allow you guys to do what you're doing in peace.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't bother anyone. Y'all know where I'm at. Nyla's channel, Taz's channel, over there, Raw Talk Culture, when she has some streams, Flora, I was over there with Flora last night, a good discussion last night over at Flora's channel. Y'all know where I'm at. I'm not in anyone else's channels. I'm not, I don't do that because I don't bother people because I respect their space, their bubble, you know, I respect that, right? I have boundaries. I respect other people's boundaries. I know everyone doesn't believe what I do or want to do what I do, and that's fine. But don't come over here trying to threaten my channel or trying to say I said something that I didn't say, but then people want us to turn around and help them, save the community. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. So yeah. But yeah, for those of you asking, yeah, someone did try to threaten my channel. This was in September. This
Yeah,
was in September
and
this
I'm
year.
so really this year. Oh, I thought that
Yeah,
was last
this
year.
was September this year. Uh-huh. Typing some stuff, some foolishness to me. And just
Mm-mm.
just to let you all know, I take all threats seriously. So think about that what you want, but I take all threats seriously because I haven't done anything to you. So
It's just ridiculous. I'm so tired of the hypocrisy from our community. And I know it's all people, but I just, speak about us in this sense because, I'm just so tired of, oh, on one hand, people are coming here threatening your channel, doing all this stuff, but then not only want you to save the community, right, which I don't know what spirit would waste their time on the black community, since black people don't like to take accountability, but that's a different story.
it is.
But then on top of it, they say stuff like rituals are evil, right? Oh, it's evil, it's demonic, they demonize rituals. But you guys are the same people that when Beyonce asked you to wear silver for her birthday ritual and you were watching her on stage raising energy, giving her your energy, you all didn't have a problem doing that. Or when it's any of these celebrities other rituals, when they pass on, when they do a ritual to get to the next level, when they do whatever type of ritual to benefit them, you all will cuss out people who try to talk against talk against their rituals and, do breakdowns of their rituals. So, like, which one is it with the community?
Right.
What is it? Because it
Right.
seems like when it's rich people doing it, you all will knowingly support these rituals. But then on the other hand, when it's regular people like me or you doing it and benefiting off of it, or even satin, now everybody's upset. So what is it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I just love this comment right here, Lilith. And Lilith is saying, she's talking to Renaissance. Hey, Sora. I love telling Christians the Saturnalia story. Yeah, and I was thinking about doing a Saturnalia stream, but I was like, how many feathers do I really want to ruffle? Because if you really look at the Saturnalia, a lot of what happens during Christmas is it comes from Saturnalia. It comes from that. It was a ritual, holiday, the presents and joy and glee and giving stuff like that. A lot of Christmas practices come from Saturnalia, which was pagan. Same with a lot of stuff with Easter, happening in the spring. Because nothing about chicks and bunnies have anything to do with Christ being resurrected. Okay, the egg has nothing. The Easter egg hunt has nothing to do with that. Okay, that is a pagan ritual. It's about fertility. But like I said, I was trying to decide how many people do I want to upset with this. I mean, the Google is free. People can go read it themselves. Um, but that's what really a lot of that comes from. Christmas trees and stuff like that. Like, how many feathers do I really want to ruffle?
Even Santa Claus is
Right.
Yule.
Santa Claus
Yule.
and Old Saint Nick. Yeah, that comes from that's part of paganism, right? Yuletide, that's a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff is coming from like old European, old Celtic traditions and things like that. But I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna. I'm trying to reach my 1K. I'm trying to reach my 1K. So I was like, let me not do it. But the fact that people want to put their heads in the sand and just ignore things, it baffles me when Google is free. Let's welcome K Journey. K Journey is here. Hey, darling.
Good
Hey,
morning and
Kay.
happy Friday Eve, you guys. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, boo?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm mad that you're not at your 1K yet. That's just blasphemous. I
I
can't-
know. I know. We're gonna get there though. We're gonna get there.
you are, you are. But what I wanted to say is, I was just recently watching a video of what's that Atlanta rapper? He's a big guy, and he's very pro-black,
Oh,
heavyset
you
guy.
talking about I know who you're talking about. Killer Mike?
Killer
Yeah.
Mike. So he was on a
Yes.
panel, and they had Candace Owen on the panel, and people were being really disrespectful. So he chimed in. He said, "Candace, this is on your behalf. Let me speak." He goes, "You guys can't decide. What did he say? He said, you guys can't want to hear the truth, but then determine don't like it based on where the truth is coming from. Sometimes you have to shut the f up and just listen, right? So, and that's the problem. People, they want to hear the truth, but they want to decide where they want to hear it from. That's one piece of it. I think there's multiple layers to it. They don't want to hear things from certain people because their spirit already knows. They're just trying to ignore it, and they want to play cognizant dissonance, and you can't. You don't have plausible deniability when it comes to the spiritual world because your spirit knows. You're just choosing to tune it out.
Yeah.
The other thing is that, especially in the Black community, and when it comes to whether you are participating in religiosity, however you want it, spiritualism, however you want to code it, um, overall, the Black community, we are behind the ball with a lot of things. Prime example, financial crimes we're doing now as the Black community. White people did it in the 70s already. Why are we trying to rinse, wash, and repeat and then get upset when we get caught with it? Um, the same way that white people went in and they wanted to go ahead and convert all the Christians in Africa. We have that same type of supremacist mentality, but we don't want to identify it. And I think
Yes.
that's what it boils down to. A lot of
Yes.
people have that supremacist ideology. They want to use it to their advantage when they feel disadvantaged. But when someone else is stepping outside of that, saying, "Hey, I'm going to learn what my spirituality is," I don't want to hear it. I don't want to. I'll listen to what you have to say, but this is how I'm going to practice. They have a problem with that, and they go around. They practice this divide and conquer type of supremacy. And I think a lot of times they do realize it, but at the same time, some people don't, and it just irritates me. I like you. I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. And what they're doing may be one of the reasons why I have your notifications turned on for all. I don't see. I'm like, where the hell is she at? Like, where is she? I don't see her. I don't see her good bras because your camera's on. I'm like, oh, she has some good bras. I'm like, where is she at with her good bras doing the reading? And
Girl,
I,
girl, yes, girl. I will tell you where to get the good bras. Now we all know that they're expensive,
right.
but yeah, it's a UK company, Bravissimo.
Oh, I saw that before. It's those the bras.
Bravissimo. They carry cup sizes up to like M and O,
Wow.
and I am a
Wow.
cup size double J. I mean, it just is what it is. I have a small torso and a large rack. It is what it is. But yes, that's what, and they have matching sets and swimsuits and sports bras and all the good stuff to keep you snatched for those of
Right.
us with the boobs.
Right. Because
Okay.
I got big boobs too. So I'm
Girl,
like, those boobs are looking good.
Bravissimo website. Go onto their website. They have a US website. They ship from and they ship really quick. Now we know it's expensive. You know you're gonna pay that $60-$75 for one bra,
Right.
but it is what it is. The girls need what they need.
Right.
Bravissimo, honey. I get my swimsuits from there, my
Good.
bikini swimsuits from there. Because when I'm going to Cancun and I'm in that water and I'm glistening, I
Right.
have on my whole yellow swimsuit
I
or
know
my
that's
snake
right.
print bikini. Okay.
I know that's right. And I'm like, where's she at with her good bras? Like, where is she? And that maybe people are flagging your channel. But that's all I want to come up here and say. Keep doing what you're gonna do.
I appreciate
Um,
it.
and it's just weird when you think about things and you look at things. I'm a whole sociology major, so I'm just looking at society. I'm like, wow, we
Oh, girl,
really
I
inherit.
have a degree in sociology too, so I'm
Right.
looking at it too, like okay,
Right.
mhm.
He says you go to these different channels. 'Cause I also watch another channel, and he watches the pockets. And I'm just like, we really inherit, we are really have it ingrained in us to do things that we complain about on a day-to-day basis, and we do that amongst our own. And it's
Yeah,
crazy to me. It's just really, really insane. But that's all I want to say. And thank you for the bra thing, because now I'm about to shop. Thank you,
girl,
boo.
Bravissimo, baby, I'm telling you, go and get you, and they have good sales all the times too. So,
Okay, let
mhm.
me subscribe. And Donna, you have a good day, booby.
You
Bye,
too,
y'all.
good journey.
Hey, Nyla, no, I was just telling them, I was telling them how somebody had threatened my channel a couple months ago. This was September. This was like right after we moved to California. It was some person, I think it was a guy, was threatening to have my channel taken down, saying that I'm a scammer. So, and like I said, I take all threats seriously. So yeah, y'all can think about that how you can. I take all threats seriously because I don't bother anyone. But yeah, I see some of y'all want me to come for edges and feathers with the Saturnalia. I see some of y'all want me to come for the edges and the feathers with Saturnalia. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it because I was, I am thinking about it because yeah, that whole presence and stuff like that. Hey, positive queen on purpose. Hey, Coruscant. Yeah, yeah. My
Yeah,
lovely Coruscant is here.
I definitely think you should do it. I think you should do it because honestly, like, if they're gonna spread ignorance, then you should be able to spread the truth.
I mean, and
I
whenever
mean,
I present information, You know, a lot of times I'm really just trying to educate people. I'm not forcing people to believe what I believe. I'm just presenting information, right? Because I can't tell you how many times people email me and say, "Oh, well, what about this? What about this? What about this?" That's part of the reason why I created my channel. Like I said, my channel was not a young channel. I created this channel back in 2019. I just never really used it as much until like last year. But part of it is for education for people who want this type of education from someone who doesn't have an agenda, right? I don't even People are asking me again for classes and I'm just like, do I really want to do classes again, because it is a lot of work to do like classes teaching different things, but I don't try and force people to believe what I believe, but just know if you come here, I'm going to present the information for you to make your own decisions. But I'm not out here I'm not out here disrespecting anybody's religion. We may joke a little bit, but I'm not telling all these people trying to condemn people to hell like they would do to me, like
Yeah,
they
no,
tried
you
to do to me.
yeah,
Like I
no,
don't
you
do that.
don't at all.
I
Like
don't
you
do that.
just give the information. And I think like even like I think like one day, like if you're up for it, you should really break down rituals and what they are, because even seeing people in the comments scream rituals, 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 it's like, do you not realize when you get up every morning and brush your teeth, that is a ritual?
Mhm. Yeah, it is. It is. It's yeah. It really is. And like I keep telling people, like a lot of different things are rituals. And I don't know what it is about the word ritual that freaks people out, but it just is what it is. And people do it all the time. Graduating from 8th grade, that whole ceremony, that's a ritual. When you graduate from high school, that's a ritual. Graduating from college is a ritual, right? Marriage, going to the altar to get married, right? That's a ritual. um when you're lighting that whole unity candle, it's a ritual. Like me and my husband, like we have a glass jar with sand in it, his favorite color, my favorite color, and we mix the sand together like that, and that's what we did when we got married. It's a ritual. It is
Mm-hmm.
a ritual. So many things are rituals. So many things are rituals, but for whatever reason, that word ritual, people just lose their wig. They lose their whole wig when you say the word rituals. When you explain to them, no, seriously, when you explain to them what a ritual is, what things are, the things that they are doing, it's ritual. Doing things that are
Mm-hmm.
for a specific purpose is rituals. Even some families have rituals. They just call them what? Traditions. Family traditions. Right? So, I don't know what it is about the language or the words, but some people, it's okay to learn things so that you can apply information, right? Do some deductive reasoning, all those good things, right? But yeah, it's just wild. It's wild. It's,
Yeah,
it's
it really is. Like even church, a lot of the things going on in church are rituals. A lot of that
yeah.
is ritualistic.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Hey, liberated soul rebel. How you doing, sir? Good sir. Thank you so much, K Journey, for the super chat. In the words of Eric Mays, when they go low, I go lower. Keep doing you, boo. You so funny. But yeah, and I like I said, I really try not to be that person because then they're gonna be like, oh snap, I made her mad and now my car won't start. She did something to me. I ain't do nothing to you. I don't have time to do work and curse people who ain't did nothing to me. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Like I literally just trying to go to the gym and eat my food and try and have a decent balanced diet and get tacos and y'all know I love me some tacos. And just literally live a quiet life. But I just bring this side of me and this knowledge, things that I've learned here to YouTube for people who want to enjoy. But I'm out here, like I said, just living my best little quiet life. We're trying to decide if we want to move to Southern California next year. That's the new thing. I'm just trying to live my life. I have a regular life just like everyone else. I unload that dishwasher. I kiss my husband goodbye in the morning when he go to work. I we go get groceries, we put the one pack of meat down, if we find another pack of meat that's 75 cents cheaper, we gonna pick up that pack of meat in the grocery store. We're all gonna do it. We go to Target. I am a regular person. We go to Whole Foods. We're a regular person, just regular people, just like you all are. I just have this side of me, and I don't know what'll be wrong with people. I know Nana said she's gonna come up at some point,
Well,
but
I
yeah, it's
know
it's really weird.
it's
It's
sad
really weird.
too, because like your information actually helps. That's the sad part. Like when we apply what you say, it actually does better people's lives. It actually does help people's work progress. Like
Yeah.
your candle magic course, because that was like one of the things I was struggling with. It really did help change my life. It's just so sad that you're being demonized when all your work has done is help the people that it helps.
Yeah. Hey, Nyla Boo.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, Boo. How you doing?
We good.
Good, 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 good. Donna the Teenage Witch.
That's
Um,
right.
Hey,
she's not a teenager anymore, so we got to stop calling her a teenage witch.
Okay.
But
She the young lady witch. Okay.
right, Donna the Young Witch. But no, let me stop before people start trying to burn her at the stake in their mind. But listen, so I wanted to say this, and I said I'm actually gonna make a short video, somewhat of a testimonial that you could use on your channel, and that I'll put on my channel as well, to kind of run with the trailer that I'm gonna be using. I want to say this. So, I believe that people, whatever their spiritual practices is, because of the temperament of today, you should be shrewd of your practices. That's just me, right? So I did not know that I was learning the craft from my abuela, which would be my grandmother on my dad's side, right? I did not know that that was what was going on during the time. And it was till I got older, and some of my sisters as well, we realized that. And when we were gifted, um, like we were gifted boxes of herbs of hers, oils that actually, still were like good. We just think that they're more potent and stuff, is like, than now or whatever. We were gifted all of these things. And she was somewhat teaching us, but we just did not realize that that's what was going on. So I've been pretty transparent about my spiritual journey. I was a what I would consider a real Christian, baby. Look, every time them church doors flew open, I was there. Corner prayer captain, new members development, Sunday school teacher, corner prayer warrior, meaning I would be on the corners. You might know about this, Q. I don't know what year you left Chicago, but I was a member of Salem, which is the largest church in Illinois. And we would do this thing called corner prayer. I would be on the corners praying. People would um, come every Thursday night during the summer. We'd be out there with our red shirts on, and if you needed prayer, we would do that. And I won't get into the whole spiritual journey or whatever, but it led me to studying Islam, other faiths, and I just became well-rounded, and it left me with a respect for nearly every form of divination, right? But I will say this, even in understanding, how to conjure certain things and how to manifest and stuff like this, my experience with Q has taken it next level. So, like, whatever little pieces that I was missing, Q was able to fill in the blanks. She has gifted me herbs, blends that are very, very effective. Okay. Just she's just been a wealth of knowledge, and it's real easy to talk. And even though, like, with, like, reading tarot, I'm more intuitive and self-taught, but through what she has taught and what she has given, it's opened up another side that was much broader, and just makes me want to just learn more and dig in more deep. She's been a great resource for things spiritual, and she's always recommending things that I benefit from. So if anyone is on the fence about purchasing like any of her blends, let's say, I'll just go ahead and like this one, we had a huge, when I tell you huge expense coming up, right? Over, I want to say over, not, it was close to $20,000 that we were going to have to do, right? And I was like, oh my God, if I don't know what, like, when we pay this, we ain't gonna be able to pay nothing else. I don't know what's gonna happen, all this kind of stuff. And I had been doing my manifestations with my own blends or whatever, and it was getting me what I needed. But Q dropped me off a package of her blend, and I did the candle ritual with it, and I got that and some. I got that and some. Okay. In less than, and it was literally coming from nowhere. It was really strange. I don't know if I told you all of this, Q, but it came from like overpayments that I had did that I didn't know that I had paid, refunds of stuff that just stuff that literally it was just coming from nowhere. Like, and one day we got like a $6,000 rebate for something, a huge purchase that we had to make a couple of years ago, and we had forgot about. Like, it just literally all came together in less than a month. Okay, so you just really think in terms of being able to do whatever it is your regular expenses are, and you come up and then somebody says, okay, now give me 20 stacks. Or there's going to be, you could, pay it. I don't like to, break stuff like that in payments because I don't like interest or whatever. So it was like, I need us to be able to do this like right away, but I don't need us to be struggling. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, it was no problem. And it's crazy because when I tell you that it was magical. It was magical the way it came together. And then this is the cool part, okay? Because I did a couple of rituals. I did a protection, right? Because she gave me some protection. I did I did the money. I did there was another ritual that I did, success, right? And put it like this, the success blend that I did. I did that blend, I think, Q, right before Tasha K called me to come on, and saw my subscriber count jump up by like 8,000 in like 30 days. You see what I'm saying? So like there's deals that are being made behind the scenes that you guys don't know about yet and stuff like that. Stuff just started coming. So y'all can sleep on it if you want to. Okay? It's the truth. Okay, it's the truth. And I don't view it any differently than when I was, when I was practicing Christianity or whatever, and I needed something, I would pray and do what we know is manifestation now. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole speak those that be not as if they really were. Remember, we would say that in church. That's manifestation. And not saying that I was not able to manifest as a Christian, but it was not catapulted this way. It was not catapulted. And then when I did not receive what I needed as a Christian as quickly or in a timely manner, I just chalked it up to, well, maybe, there's a lesson that I need to learn, or, God's timing. And I still believe that to a certain degree, that some things you don't get because the timing of you getting it may not actually be very beneficial long term or whatever. But there is no I don't think that there should be any fear of it. The only fear that people have, I believe, is of it actually working. And I think that the reason why people want to silence spiritual workers is out of fear. Because if you've been told to believe, because I don't think it's nothing wrong with manifesting in the name of Jesus, okay? I invoke scripture in my manifestations all the time, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Nothing at all. But I think that when you've been taught in a very dogmatic way to believe and move only one way, you're fearful of there being other avenues, right? Because you're afraid of what you don't know. So I used to get offended. And sometimes I still do when people, well, you're not supposed to be doing that, and you shouldn't do this and all this kind of stuff. It used to be offensive to me. But now I recognize even myself, when I was a diehard Christian, when I would speak against what I'm fine with now, it was because it was afraid. It was a fear. It was a fear of not having all of the picture, not having all of the information. You're fearing, and they teach you this. And it's such a mixed bag of feelings, because as a Black person, we're taught that our ancestors were shitted upon, that they that everything that they brought as far as tradition was demonized, and they were hurt and harmed and cursed. We went over on that Patreon, the history of hoodoo and stuff like that, and what happened as it related to slaves and in the early 1900s. We saw some of that stuff, but it was demonized, right? And we're taught that, the quote unquote, the white man whitewashed everything and taught us to hate ourselves or whatever. And we don't even understand that our attitudes towards the practices of our ancestors are the same attitudes that the quote unquote oppressors had. You know what I'm saying? And they had a fear. They had a fear of it working. They had a fear, and partly because they knew that it did. Right? So
Mhm.
you fear what you cannot control and what you do not know. So I don't get offended anymore, because I get it. It's just an innate fear there. Nobody wants to do the wrong thing. Nobody wants to be associated with the devil.
The
The
devil.
devil. So, I'm not trying to take over the stream.
Oh no,
But
you all good.
I just wanted to just in case anybody was on the fence about, getting in anything. And she encourages, because I make my own blends. And they are effective, right? I do and you create. She'll tell you this. You create your own ritual as well. You create your own magic, you create your own paths, but she's there as to help you create your own blueprint. You're operating, out of when you don't know or you're not sure or whatever. She's there to give you a foundation, and not only can she help give you that foundation, she can help fortify what you already have, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to over talk anymore, but I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you for sharing that, Nyla. And no, you did not tell me. I remember we were talking about, you were
But
telling me something
I told
in
you that,
confidence, but
remember I told you I had a crazy ass windfall
you
of,
did. You did.
blessings. And I was like, why do I need, no, I did tell you, I was like, we got this crazy ass expense.
I remember you
Because it
told me
was
about the
two had
expense.
came up. Two had came up. Because there was another that came up for like 4,000 or whatever. And it was like, we got it, but god
Right,
damn, as soon as I
right.
started getting, getting extra blessings and stuff, he's doing really well in his business. Here comes somebody trying to take our extra, our surplus. And so,
Right.
it's like, we got to protect this.
I know
And you
that's right.
dropped off that blend. And so now we protecting stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I keep telling people, and thank you again for sharing, because like I didn't tell them. And the thing about it is, like, when I go around, like when I do stuff, like I don't tell people that I'm doing stuff to try and get clicks or views or whatever. I never told any of y'all that I gifted Nyla a whole bunch of stuff. I never told y'all.
Mhm,
Y'all just knew that I went to her house. Y'all, the shorts that she made, the short video
mhm,
that she made. Y'all just knew that I went to her. I didn't tell
mhm.
y'all that I gave Nyla all this stuff. I gave her all these blends. I didn't tell people that, because I don't do that. I gave them to Nyla. Nyla has been sweet to me. Nyla has been kind to me. I'm just like, well, let me give her this stuff. Help her out. Nyla talks to me about things. So like I just gave it to Nyla, and just here, just have it, just use it, because these are things that I use myself. So I'm like, okay, so, well, I know that they work. So let me give this to Nyla.
Mhm.
Or whatever, but I
And
don't go
then,
around telling
she
people
was
that I
very
do stuff.
helpful, because like sometimes I'm like, okay, so I know I need some bay leaf for this. I know I need some cinnamon. I know I need this, but I ain't got whatever. I'm just saying ingredients. I ain't got it. I ain't got all these ingredients. What else can I do? And so I'll call her like, okay, girl, I don't have these juniper berries. I ain't got this. What can I do in place? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was cool to be able to reach out to her like in the middle. So like, I got to do this tonight. I'm trying to
Right.
get this full moon energy, and I'm out.
Right.
So tell me what
Right.
I need, and she had been very helpful.
Right, right. And that's what I tell people who are like in my Patreon and stuff like that. Like, you all can directly message me on Patreon. So with questions, like, you pay for that access to me.
Mhm.
Because everyone else who have my phone number, my direct phone number, they sure know how to send me a text message to be like, I got a question. What about this? And y'all know I reply to you. Y'all know I reply to you and tell you all, I answer your questions. But again, like I said, I'm not just out here just doing stuff because, and it's so funny because Nyla and I, we were having a conversation, it was either last week or 2 or 3 weeks ago or whatever. And, I know that from being on this side as a practitioner, I know what people think. Oh, you're just doing stuff for money. Like, we're not supposed to have money. We're not supposed to rise. We're not supposed to ascend. And Nyla and I, we were having a conversation, and she was just like, do what you have to do. And it's usually me telling other people to do what they have to do, me supporting them and what they want to do. Nyla was telling me, do what you have to do. Because when I do things, I always do a lot of things for other people. I never really, like the person who gives out great advice, but they never use the great advice themselves. Like that's
Mhm.
me sometimes
And
because
then
I
I get
really
upside your
do.
head. Mhm.
I really do try to. I have a natural energy of I like to help, right? It's different than Nyla's, but I do have the natural energy of, oh, I like to help.
Mhm.
Right? So I do, like helping other people, things like that. So like I said, I was just giving stuff to Nyla. Like I said, Nyla has been our relationship is so funny because it started out as a business relationship, but now it's blossomed into, friendship and sisterhood. And I really appreciate my relationship with you, Nyla. But
Same
yeah,
here.
like I was just giving Nyla some stuff. We giggle and kiki and haha together all the
And girl, I
time.
couldn't wait to put. I was like, okay, I got me some. You know what? And I was like, and it was like, I know my blend has been working. Should I do? And I'm gonna tell you because I was like, I was torn, right? Because I was like, because remember I had told you, I had
Right.
told you, I was like, I did. I was like, baby, look, it worked. I like it started working the next day. And so
Mhm.
then when you brought me your blend, I was like, I wonder if something's gonna go wrong. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm
Mm-mm.
about to use her blend. And baby, that blend
Mhm.
said, baby, your blend was middle school, baby. We finna go to university. I was like, look, y'all, let me tell you something. The night went over. I think that my area where I burned was still hot when it started coming. I promise y'all.
Mhm.
I feel like it was that deep. And it was like there was nothing that I could attribute aside from that. And I was like, now the only thing that I haven't used is well, I don't well there's I think there's two things that I haven't used yet. But we had talked about the spiritual bath series and stuff like that. And I want to do you did give me you gave me I think your a self-love blend or whatever.
Yeah.
And I probably need that spiritual bath around that time of the month because I'm crazy during that time of the month.
It
And
it it
you know
works.
what I mean? And I mean, I no longer fear certain levels of vulnerability publicly because we're all women, we're all human or whatever. But like that time of the month, y'all know I'm old, so my hormones are crazy.
Too. I
So,
was mine
you know
were
what I'm
too.
saying? I
Everybody was
need.
irritating the hell out of me on Saturday. Like,
Mhm.
I'm trying to get tacos, and this man come talking this damn foolishness when all I want to do is just go home. Cause when you had a headache like that, we in the car, he driving, I got a damn headache from all these street lights. I just wanted to go home. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So I can't wait to use that blend as well. But like it's just you just been very, very instrumental. Now I hate that you have people, like I said, that are threatening you with flagging, and then you have the subliminal haters that is talking about these witches is after everybody and doing all of this kind of stuff. Ain't nobody got it. Let me tell y'all something. And Q, you can tell me if I'm overstepping. A low down dirty motherfucker, you don't even really have to do too much to. Baby, they be
no,
doing it to themselves. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
absolutely.
They be doing
Absolutely.
it to
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, I don't have time to deal with stuff. I will say that, I know people say that flattery, people copying you is flattery. I don't
No.
like that. Because I know that some people out here, I know who's watching because I understand how this person's content has changed, right? Since I have quote unquote come on the scene, things they didn't talk about, now they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't appreciate people once condemning stuff and then now you're using it for your own profit and gain. So
Mm-hmm.
um
Yeah.
I'll say that. and leave that where that is. So I
And
don't
I'm gonna be
appreciate
still
that.
because look, I have a whole nother energy right now. So I'm gonna be
Mhm.
quiet though.
Right, right.
Okay,
Okay.
because I'm with the dragon ministry today.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I love a good drag. I
Not the
love that.
Ministry of Drag.
Oh
I'm with
yes.
the dragon
Not
ministry.
only am I the founder, I'm also the CEO and president of Drag Universe. Okay, so I will drag too. People y'all haven't seen me. Don't let these French tips fool you. I will drag. I will drag you by your tonsil. Okay. Don't let it fool you. I am that person. But yeah, so like I said, I see. I see. I may not say nothing. That doesn't mean that I don't see what's going on. I see everything that's
You
going on.
know what I want you to do?
What's that?
Listen to me playing manager. That's what I would like to see you do, because you mentioned something that I think that a lot of people, especially if you're like, probably people have this happen on their jobs, within organizations or whatever, but like, it really is an annoying thing when you see someone literally mimicking your every move
Yes.
while trying to destroy you. I would like for you to address that spiritually, which we can address that logically or whatever. We all have become um experts on narcissism, mirroring and all that type of shit, but just like a protection from that, and what makes you the target of that. You know what I'm saying? I think I would like to see you address that from a spiritual position, and what you can do to protect from that, and that's just on my, that's at the top of one of my lists for you to be doing, as well as
Yeah, no.
um,
I agree. I agree. And I was just sitting here thinking myself because something told me, a little birdie who nosy, and that's Nyla.
I'm
A little
not
birdie who
nosy, girl. I just like to know shit.
that's fine, girl. To know shit is to be nosy. So a little birdie who nosy, who like to know shit, was telling me like, and listen, we inform each other of other things because just like she said, when you have information, you can better protect, you can better plan. But yeah, so make no mistake about it. Um, I have to talk to some people about this. Because what I will not have is people profiting off of my ideas and things that I say when
Mm.
it wasn't your idea and you used to condemn it. Just like these people that want you to save the community. I will not have that. And I never thought that I would have to do that. But just know that protection is something that you have to do, even when you think that even when you know you haven't done anything, because there are a bunch of weirdos out here. Okay, so just make sure all y'all, we going into this new calendar year, make sure you do your cleansing, your protection, wash them clothes, get your black eyed peas and all like that going for the new year, the new calendar year, because baby, people think that you you don't see things because you don't say things or publicly come out and say things. But those of you, you know how I go, those of you who have eyes to see, oh, you see, baby. And I see everything. I see everything.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And people ain't about to be out here, quote unquote, injecting things, um, injecting new vocabulary into their lexicon that they've never used before.
Girl.
And I know where it comes from. Okay, they're copying off of me. So that's all I'm going to say. But I've already clocked it. I already got something for that. So
I'm
yeah,
mad
yeah,
that
you know
Spirit be sending people right into my view to see when people. I hate it because it's like, why did you send this over to me for me to get irritated? I just be getting so mad.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so
I
I
can
mean, but yeah, if you remind me, you can remind me on that, and I'll probably do something with that because I still have to finish. I have two more spiritual baths to do. No, I have one more spiritual bath in the series to do, one or two more to do, and then going into my regular, reading on what's going on with tarot, I have to do a stream on Jupiter. It's going to be stationing direct next week. So we got to talk about all the money that's going to be coming to people. So we have to do that next week. But yeah, you have to remind me because I have so much going on. So just remind me, girl. Just
Yeah,
text me.
because baby, you know I need to know what the hell going on with Jupiter, baby, because you know we got to get out this damn van. We got to get out this
I
damn
know your
van,
Astro
baby.
van is on. I know Peter is about to crank out. I know it is in the Astro van. I know it is. So we
Baby.
gonna get you some money. We're gonna have a collection plate for your Astro van. Okay, we're gonna put a collection plate for your Astro van. We're gonna
Oh
do
Lord,
that.
I'm gonna have to put my phone on do not disturb because my granddaughter is a stalker. Child, I done talked to her 6 times this morning.
Oh, baby.
Aw.
I
And
love
this
it.
child, girl, if you don't answer the phone, she gonna keep calling like every 5 seconds.
Okay, she said, what sign? Jupiter's gonna be stationed in direct in Taurus, baby. And if you know Taurus is about their money.
That
Okay,
would be
Taurus is
me.
about their money. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Okay, and Venus likes to look nice and have the finest things, baby. So Jupiter is about to station direct in Taurus on December 31st, 2023, right in time for the new
Baby.
year, baby. So we're gonna be talking about this money we're gonna be getting. So just and Mercury retrograde, Mercury hating on rollerblades is about to end too. Oh, baby, it's gonna be a good time to start manifesting and catapulting yourselves forward, baby.
And another
Okay, let's
thing, another project I got for you. I got this other project for you. I need you to go more in depth if you can, for whatever you can put on YouTube about how people are. One of the reasons why we need protection is because people, even the folks that that will say that you're evil or whatever, or call people who don't practice traditional religion evil, they are doing spell work on you. They're
Mhm.
manifesting against you. When people are sitting around talk like, do y'all understand the levels of protection that I have to take from my family to
Yeah.
have hundreds of people wishing poverty on you at the same time, wishing bad times, speaking against my marriage in a bad way as they
Yeah.
profess Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
People are always manifesting stuff against you, or basically making incantations against you and doing spell work. So
Mhm.
you literally have to protect yourself from people's mouths now. And a lot of people get mad and say, y'all be doing stuff to people spiritually. Let me tell you something. I don't do shit to nobody, but you know what I do, and y'all might not recognize this, but if you pay close attention, you should be able to see exactly what I've done. What I will do is send every goddamn thing you ever thought of right back to your ass, right?
Right.
Send you back to the jail and the hell that you were trying to put me in, and make it real for you. You know what I'm saying? I will do that for you, and I will incant that the only way out of that hell that you plan for me is through self-reflection, acknowledgement, and doing right by me. So I know it's some motherfuckers that's gonna go to their grave fucked up because they're too prideful to take back what they've done and come clean. You understand what I'm saying? So if you see
Mhm.
somebody that can't keep a car, um, can't get nobody to their channel no more, sounding pitiful and miserable, baby, that's for a reason. Okay. And I ain't sent nothing back, that sent nothing to you that you ain't sent to me. So don't speak ill on me, baby. And you ain't got nothing to worry about. Bless me and your
Exactly.
blessings will come back.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull this up real quick, show y'all. Like I said, they're the people, they love, coming, back to this saving the community and all the other bullshit. But yeah, just remind me, Nyla, and you gotta send me a text message because we have so much going on here. In the background, that I will forget. Now I will forget. So y'all
I
know
know
y'all
you're
gotta
not
remind
relying
me
on
or
my old
email me
ass to
again.
remember nothing. I know you're not relying on me to remember anything.
Girl, yeah. This
Who
your
who, who relies on an old lady to remember
listen,
any damn thing?
listen.
Me.
This is it just is what it is.
Girl, you sound crazy.
Girl, yeah, girl, you better
No,
than
no,
me.
I do all right. Listen, I'll tell my grandmother to remember stuff for me, and she'll look at me like, You the young one, you supposed to remember.
Listen, if I don't write
Older
it down or
folks
make a
wise.
little calendar something, I will forget because my mind just moves that fast.
It's
My
too
mind
much. Yeah. I'm gonna stop
moves
saying that. It is. It's like you be holding so much, you retain so
yeah.
much, you got so much going
Okay,
on at
yeah,
the
but
same
yeah,
time.
this foolishness right here. Yeah. So this was the other day. No, this was yesterday. So y'all remember 3 days ago, I wrote on my community wall, TD Jakes is allegedly enjoying the XYXY sexual love, right? That was from 3 days ago. Whoever Skylar Breezy is 7850, because again, I'm giving you the attention that you wanted. That's not right to assume and talk about us. You don't have a clue if any of this is real, yet everyone runs with it and adds to the rumors. But I just want to know how many other content creators did this person go to write this in? I'm pretty sure they didn't. They just came over here to me. Even if it is real, it's wrong to jump on the bag. I ain't even reading the rest of that shit. But try showing love and being positive. Maybe talk about ways to fix homelessness, racism for one of the many things that need fixing. So, like I said, I gave them what they needed. I told them, is he your daddy? Is he your leader? I had a question. Better yet, what are you doing to fix end homelessness, racism, etc.? If you are so worried about these issues, get off YouTube and get to work. And yes, I have the right to speak on allegations just like anyone else. Now take your dick beating spider fingers off the keyboard. Get in your car and drive to the nearest homeless shelter or soup kitchen and be the best self-righteous volunteering asshole you can be. Because you know what? I believe in you. So, like I said, they had to come over here with this foolishness. You know how many people are talking about Tyler Perry, TD Jakes, all the different the bloggers are, we're content creators, right? But they chose to come over here to my channel for this. Don't think that I'm a soft target now, honey. Please don't. So, like I said, I gave them the information that they needed. I told them how they can go help. I told them how to do it. And I just gave them more attention, more of the attention that they wanted. So, it is what it is. It is
Well,
what
that
it
was
is.
a read, sis. That was a
It is.
read. Kevin, I want to say Kevin Durant's hairbrush, baby. Don't think mama didn't see you. I saw it late, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Durant's birthday was a couple of days ago. I'm sorry that I didn't see it while it was a string, but if you think you're gonna escape the honest truth serenading you with the birthday song, baby, you're mistaken.
Mm.
I'm gonna get you. We're gonna sing happy birthday to you, honey. Mhm. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, baby.
Yeah. So, like I said, people just love to come over here and attack me. There have been other things I haven't told y'all about. I roll with it because I know I'm in the space. But don't think I'm a soft target. Don't think I won't come for your edges. Don't think I won't drag you by your tonsils because I will. Okay, don't think that I won't. But yeah, all these people are hypocrites. They full of shit. And I'm glad that we all recognize this, but I need for them to recognize it. But yeah, we ain't no fools over here. We ain't no
And I
fools.
mean, as you should, because
Yeah.
like I said, it's always spiritual workers save the community. And then I just have this other question for them every time I hear this. Why do they think that Black spiritual workers did not help at any point during slavery? Like, why do they keep saying that? I'm sure Black spiritual workers helped, but you could take a horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink unless you like try to push it in the water, and even then it might not drink any water if you push it in there.
I
It's
just
like they
want to know
want us
why
to
some of
fight
these people's
them.
ancestors are so damn weak to have something pushed on them that they really didn't want. That's what I want to know. Why are your genetics that damn weak?
Mm-hmm. Not only that, but why do you want us to fight with you, your own stubbornness, to make you do something which could be good for you? Why would we care enough to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not about to fight with you to do what's good for you. It's like, if you don't wipe your bum, you're gonna get a bunch of bumps. Okay, you don't wipe your bum, even though I'm advising you to wipe your bum. What do you want me to do? Then forcefully wipe your bum for you? Like, you're an adult. Like, at some point, you have to take accountability for your own spiritual health out here. Why do they want us to do it? You're not a baby.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that was my I was a little irritated by it. but this was very cathartic. I have gotten it out now, so I need to go do some type of workout before hubby come back home, because I think we're gallivanting into San Francisco today. So
Hey,
yeah, I don't know what we're gonna eat. Something tasty, but I just want to come and
tacos.
share probably some tacos, maybe Chinese. I don't know. Hopefully, because unfortunately, the food in this Silicon Valley has been very lacking. So we only enjoy great Mexican food and other cultural food from the LA area every time we go. So now we've decided that we need to either live in LA or San Diego. So we'll see where we're gonna be at next year, because yeah, we can't stay here. The food is not good in Silicon Valley. It just is what it is. It's not good here. And my husband is a Taurus, so we like our food.
Yeah, Tauruses love the decadent food.
We love our food. That's why y'all see all them pictures, all them food pictures. That's hubby cooking. He cooking that. Because I'm gonna eat my salad, because I'm working on my figure. But he cooking all of that. He's cooking it and I'm gonna eat it. That's why I need to go put on my workout clothes now and go do some ballet and some hit. So but yeah. So that's all I want to say. Thank you. Listen, y'all not gonna come with the TD Jake swallow video. I ain't messing with y'all today. But thank you so much, Donna. I ain't started with y'all today with this TD Jakes and the swallow. They're already mad because we out here reading on their daddy. They I don't know what he is to these people. Daddy, spiritual pastor. I don't know if he's the leader. I don't know what it is, but they just act like these people are just beyond examination. And that's what's wrong with these people. But yeah, I thank you, Donna, for coming up. I thank you so much, Nyla, for sharing. I don't want to say testimony, but sharing just the truth about things, and your experiences, and conversations with me, and how things are going for you. And again, like I said, I really do appreciate our relationship.
Same.
Big sis, I do appreciate our relationship, and like I said, how it's grown into, like I said, womanhood and just sisterhood, and just helping each other out. I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. So since we family, so like I said, now I fight tooth and nail for you and yours. Because like I said, once someone is part of my family, part of my you're part of mine, and I put my stamp on it, you're part of mine. So you're under my quote unquote protection. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna do those things. But get on my
Same
bad
here. Same here.
get on
Same
my
here.
bad side, and I'm gonna leave your ass to burn out there when people get on my bad side. But that's another story. But yeah, so like I said, thank you so much. Oh yeah, he did do work to get famous. He sure did.
Yeah, they all do.
El Boogie says, if we want to utilize your services, do we just email you? Go to my website, because at my website I have the links, right, where people can schedule their own readings or spiritual consultations or stuff like that. Yeah. So again, I do appreciate you asking, El Boogie. I appreciate all of you here as I'm on my journey to 1K. I appreciate everyone's support. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate members. I appreciate the cash apps. I appreciate Donna for coming up. I appreciate Nyla for coming up. I appreciate all of you all, right?
Thank
And
you for letting
together
me
we're
come
going to go into 2024 making this money, right? So yeah, making this money, getting our money up, because we ain't gonna be like them broke people over there. Their boss has their foot on their neck, but we're not doing that over here. We're gonna be out here flourishing together, all of us here together next year in 2024. So they gonna be sad that they getting laid off, but that's not happening to this crew over here. We're getting together. They can't sit with us. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will see y'all around. I will see y'all around these YouTube streets. See y'all around these YouTube streets, darlings.
You
See
sure
you
will.
later, Q. And
All right,
thank you.
Yeah,
all
thank you
right.
guys. Thank you again for letting me up. And guys,
Oh, of course.
again, if you just cloud watching, go ahead and subscribe, because y'all in a relationship right now, baby.
Mhm.
You're in a
We are.
relationship, and ain't no sense in denying the relationship, go ahead and do your part and subscribe. And I've been meaning to do this. I'm on her Patreon, but I do want to be a member too. So I just got my membership. Amen. I had to get on a computer because for whatever reason, are y'all having issues?
It's an issue, yeah, with the phones. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
It
was trying
is.
to super
I was
chat
looking at
one day and I couldn't, and it was just weird. It was
Yeah,
just-
yeah. So thank you, Boo, for becoming
Mhm.
a member. That I know we have our relationship, but it does mean a lot to me. Like I appreciate you. I really, really do. I
No,
really, really
when you support it, and not to, of course, that I support you, because we have our relationship or whatever, but sometimes people play games
Mhm.
and they pretend to support you. And I just think that it's important that it be understood, that support be seen and not questionable and all that. It's not to say
Yeah,
that you need any reassurance. I need
yeah,
everyone to know that I support you.
yeah. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that because
Mhm.
some people
Because
I
I've been cutting folks out who like to support me in private and stuff because they be having ulterior motives.
right,
I just told somebody that, recently, um that to kiss my ass because you can openly support somebody that you don't like, but you want to support me in private. Well, baby, look, I'm
right.
gonna remove my veil of protection and show you what is looking like.
Exactly. What they say,
Mhm.
Nyla, I can show you better than I can tell.
Amen. Amen. That's where I'm at in 2024.
Right. Yeah. So no, I appreciate that because I do think that some people think that you just quote unquote advertise me, if that
No,
makes sense.
no,
I know there are some people who think that. Without a doubt. There are some people
no.
who
You
think
can't
that.
come to my house just because there's an advertisement. I
Right.
would never let anybody you would not have been able to come to my house unless I considered you a friend or, and I had trust for you. So
Right. Right.
there would have to be that extra level of support because there are people that I support, that I like and that I enjoy, that that I won't let into my house, and not because they're bad people, but because we don't have that level.
Right.
We're not there, but you and I are there.
Right.
So that's why, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
don't want it to be questioned, and I don't like people playing games because people have played games with me.
Right.
And I know what that feels like when
Yeah.
people
I know
play
what it feels
games.
like too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't
Yeah.
want you to feel that way, and I don't want anything to be misinterpreted.
No, no, no,
Especially
no.
like because I am um kicking up with the content. And so sometimes I'm not able to be around or whatever. So I don't want to look like if I'm missing from the chat that I'm missing or something is wrong or something is off
Oh,
because
no,
people
I don't
create.
think that at all. I
No,
mean,
I
but
know you don't, but you know how like people create weird narratives
yeah, yeah.
because they believe that we literally reside on YouTube.
Yes.
Um so
Yes.
yeah, I just don't want
Right, we have
any.
lives. We have
Yeah, I don't
lives.
want any questions because, like I said, I know what it feels like when people um have to save face for other people and all that. I don't like that. I don't like that bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm on a mission this year,
Okay.
and the mission just does not include sparing feelings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's why I said I try to be, like I posted that it was a couple weeks ago on my community wall, karma comes to Pisces for advice. Because when I tell you all, I have so much restraint, but when I get to the point where I am hot, no one can change that. When I get to that point, I'm at that point and I can't come down until the mission is accomplished. So, I y'all don't know me um as that person because of course, I'm a spiritual worker and I'm supposed to be this docile little fairy floating around all like that. But I am a person, I am human. So I try not to get that way. But if I ever reach the point to where nothing can turn it off, destruction is coming. So I try not to get that way. I just try to, ha ha ha. Let me just block people. I just block because I don't ever want to get to that point. I know where it comes from. My dad and my sister were born a day apart. They both will kick ass. Okay. My mom kicks. I know I have the ass kicking gene. Okay. I just I turn that part of my genetics down. I don't like to be that person because being angry like that, it takes so much energy and it affects you on a physiological level. I don't like to be that way. So I just, stay in my bubble and eat my cookies and my tacos. But make no mistake about it. You said you coming for edges, you hurting feelings. I support you in that. I'm a drill. You just tell me
That's not
when and
my
where.
intention, but I recognize that's
Sometimes it has to be done. And I think people need to understand that. And this is going to speak to like a broader conversation. There are people in the world who don't understand talking to, being reasoned with, etc., etc. All they know is getting their ass kicked. And sometimes that's just what you have to provide. You know, sometimes it's just what you have to provide because anything other than that is seen as weakness. Do I like that it's this way? No, I don't. But like I said, make no mistake about it, I'm not a soft target. And if you have to drag people, I know it's not your first inclination, but you do what you have to do because you have the right to protect yourself, you and yours. So don't
If
ever
I
feel
start
that way.
dragging people, y'all already know they didn't. I have reached my limit of grace.
Right, right.
Hey,
When I'm
Tarzay.
mhm. When I'm there, ain't nothing anybody can do until like I have to destroy you because you're bothering me and I literally bother no one. Yeah. So, but yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna go for real. I'm gonna go for real because I just started to get angry. I started feeling a little peppery. Let
Why
me
you feeling peppery, baby? Get off your
because
phone.
I feel like well, let me just say that I know that and this is something I'm probably gonna talk to you about offline. I
Mhm,
know that people, okay, my head is cocked to the side, so you know what that means.
mhm,
Um, I know that people have tried coming for me spiritually. So let me just say
mm,
that. Let me just
mm,
say that. But because it didn't work, and because I am not out here with my fangs out every day, um, I'm being seen as a quote unquote soft target. So just know when I say things, I'm not saying things, I choose my words correctly. Every word that I use, I'm using it for a reason. So
yeah, I get what you're saying.
you see what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
mhm. Um, like I said, I have to tell you about that. Um,
Okay.
like I said, it didn't worry me because it didn't worry me because I know what's going on. But yeah,
Mhm.
mhm. Those of
Okay.
us who have eyes, we can really see. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Well, okay.
yeah, darling. So so that's why I had to say that. This is warning number 2. So
Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about, and they just as paranoid as they want to be.
mhm. Exactly. Mhm.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yep. Exactly. Because like I said, when I get to that point, um, I won't care what happens to the person. I won't care.
Oh, well.
So, but anyway,
Well,
I'm going to go. Right, I'm going to go, darling. I need to put on my workout clothes and sweat so that I can be accomplished today in my physical activities. Because next week the husband wants to have an all vegetarian, all raw food diet next week. So I
oh,
need to
yeah.
work out now so that when we eat goodness today, I'll have those memories next week. I'll
Mhm.
have memories of food next week. So
Right.
yeah,
Well, all
yeah.
right. Thank you guys for for coming through. Thank you guys for supporting Q. I'm going to get to the business of editing. And of course, there will be a live stream sometime today.
I hope we're not busy so I can turn in. Because like I said, we're supposed to be going to San Francisco. But if I'm not there, just know that we're gallivanting around somewhere.
Gallivanting around is nice.
Yeah, so all right, my loves. Let me go ahead and end this. I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.